everybody, my name's Zack. I'm the owner and head brewer here at Inner North Brewing Co. right here in Brunswick. Thank you again for subscribing. Welcome to your January subscription pack. Bit of a disclaimer, we're filming this on December 21st because I'm going to be away hopefully until the 16th or so of January. So we're getting everything ready for the pack so that it'll go out to you the first or second Friday of January. We're going to send out an email to confirm that shortly. But you'll be watching this after that, so it doesn't really matter. What a year. Can't believe Christmas is almost here. We're super relieved that we managed to dodge a few bullets with big events that we had that didn't have any issues thanks to COVID. We managed to hold them, and they were good times. We had a huge wedding this past Friday, and we had our Glass of 2021 graduation. We had the 12 Taps of Christmas this month. Any of these events could have been completely ruined by a text message on the wrong day telling all of us to go get tested. So, feeling very grateful that December turned out to be a pretty good month. Wouldn't you say, Producer Tim?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So what's happening in January, Tim? I think we've got a cornhole tournament and anything else crazy?
Nothing good, nothing crazy.
Yeah, so we got cornhole tournament. So we're going to make sure we have the cornhole boards, multiple boards set up a certain day of the week. There'll be announcements about that shortly. And brewing-wise, I've managed to get all the tanks full despite Calvin leaving me before heading off for Christmas. So if I do get stuck overseas for a while, there's still plenty of beer. I'll just have to get someone to keg it for me. Let's get into the... so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys had a good Christmas break and New Year's and all of that and stayed safe. And I hope that 2022 turns out to be a fantastic year. So no better way to start out a fantastic new year than a fantastic new bottle pack. What do we got this month? We've got the Flipside Pilsner Classic. We've got a regular summer sour of ours called Just Chill, watermelon cucumber sour, and we've got the last of our core range, I think, that we haven't done yet. Well, maybe have we done Big Red yet in the bottle pack?
Maybe.
Yeah. Hoppy Stout. So let's get through them. I'm going to go through some of them a bit more quickly than others. Keeping short and sweet. So first up, Flipside Pilsner. Flipside Pilsner is it's not officially one of our signature range, but we do actually have it on tap a lot, especially in summer. It is a delicious, straight shooting Czech style Pilsner with Saaz hops, but a little bit of Australian hops to give it a little bit of Australian character. Not reinventing the wheel, just making a really nice wheel. Included this one this month because this is a great summer smasher and it's delicious. Oh, that's good. Oh, what a year it's been. All right, next up, Just Chill. So Just Chill is a beer that the concept of which was suggested to us by one of our 100 Pint Club, early 100 Pint Club graduates. I think our first female graduate, second female graduate,
Second total.
second finisher overall. So shout out to Christy for suggesting this beer idea for Christy Day, the original Christy Day that we had, where anyone named Christy gets half-price pints.
February.
That's coming up in February. So she asked for a watermelon cucumber sour or gosa or something like that. And so that's what we brewed. It's changed a little bit. Originally we did it as kettle sours, but now we use a special yeast that produces lactic acid, which produces the acidity, the sourness. But it's got 60 we did a 500 liter batch of it. It's got 60 kilos of watermelon, and Tim and I processed ourselves 30 kilos of cucumber. It's like 80 cucumbers, continental cucumbers. There's also a little bit of salt in there. That's it's not particularly noticeable, but just kind of balances it out a little bit. Kind of makes it like a sports drink of beers. Not really brewed to the Ghost style though. On the nose, intense watermelon and cucumber. Tasting it, it works really well. You get the watermelon, you get the cucumber, and then that acidity just comes through. It's a real nice tang to it. I'm really happy with it this year. The color this year seems to be slightly less pink, but what are you going to do? I mean, we could make it pink, but we wouldn't make it pink with watermelon. And we're not into adding things that you don't need. But it's what we call, in the last substitution pack, this is what we called like a quick and easy sour. It's 3.8%. So super easy to drink. The acidity level is really nice in that you can actually have a few of them. And yeah, fantastic summer beer. Zero to no bitterness. Really quite good. I would pair this. What would I pair this with? Barbecue fish. Fried chicken. Yeah. All right. Last up, let's taste Hoppy Stout. It's going to be a bit of some water here. It'll be a bit of a switch on the palate. Hoppy Stout's one of our original signature range beers. It's described by Gene at Dunning-Kruger Bar as hyper refreshing, and that's a term we keep using. It's designed to be an all-round dark beer, so even in the middle of summer, like right now, it's not too heavy, not too thick-bodied. It's quite dry finish, so it's still quite drinkable, even in hot summer months. Especially when, those really hot days where there's a sudden cool change. Perfect for that. So on the nose, you get that roasted barley and that very distinct stout smell. But one of the things I like about it is because it's a hoppy stout, you get a little bit of the pine from the hops, and that's we use some Pacific Northwest hops, and that sort of makes the hops smell a little bit more dominant, and so you don't get that yeasty smell that a lot of stouts have. Let's have a sip. I haven't actually had this in a long time. I haven't had it on tap in a while. I just went back on tap this last weekend because we need to nitro up the rest of our multi stout to get that back on tap. Yeah, super dry finish. A little bit of bitterness from the got some astringency from the roasted barley and from the hops. And yeah, it's every time I brew this, it's like borderline, will it be dark enough? And it's kind of hard to tell in this light, but if we kind of hold it up to the light, it's actually like a dark ruby red, which most stouts are actually, even Guinness. But like, I'm always worried I'm just going to go a little bit too light in color, and it will cease to look like a stout. We've changed the hops on this a few times through the year, but I recommend you give this to someone who's not sold on stouts yet, because it's delicious, easy drinking stout. Yeah, I would actually pair this with some blue cheese, I reckon. Delicious, funky, moldy blue cheese, because the hops will really just cut through that. Cool. What a year it's been. Looking forward to a break. Yeah, so that's it for this month's pack. I hope you enjoy it. If this is your first pack, you got a good year ahead of you. This is your, I think how many packs have we done now? Is this number 5 we're going to be doing? Is this number 5? If this is your number 5 pack, I hope you've enjoyed the journey so far. Shout out to the special prize winner this month, who we haven't done the draw yet, so we don't know who that is. But they're going to, because it's just after Christmas. You're going to be getting it just after Christmas, but because it's before Christmas for us, we are going to be including a good prize this month. Will be a Inner North jumper. Yeah. Depending on the person and the size will determine which jumper they get. We sort of need to do a restock on some of our merch. But yeah, hope you guys all had a good break. We'll see you back at the brew pub soon, I hope. And yeah, catch you again in February. Thanks.